Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I'm about to get started with my video, and right now I'm just going to show y'all exactly what products that I'm using, and this is what I use every day from a day-to-day basis of my hair, how I get my curls to pop. Right here is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. You probably have seen this in one of my other videos. This right here is just a water bottle spray. It's just so I can spray the curls down, spray it, and detangle it. Here is my detangler brush. Usually they say use a denim brush, but the Sleek and Shine, it makes the curls more defined. So we really don't need a denim brush. Here we go. This is the hair before it's finesse. This is the hair. So this is in the back. Rule number one, whenever you detangle your hair, you always want to detangle your hair wet. And that's only because it's easier to get through. It's easier to comb through. It's way finessable. Ooh, it's like really hot. I'm about to open the window real fast. So I'm about to get started. Okay, so right here, I'm basically just detangling the hair. Usually I do the section method, and that's basically whenever you section off the hair, like so as you see in right now. But for some reason, I decided to spray like the whole right side of my head. You'll see it coming up eventually, but then I revert back to actually doing it into sections. So this is what I was talking about right here. As I began to spray the entire section, it became overwhelming. So I definitely feel as though that it's way more important and it's way more effective. It's definitely way more effective whenever you focus on a individual section, because that means you're able to then really get every kink and curl and make sure everything is just the way you want it to be. So I just continue to do the same method. The method involved the following steps. So first, you're going to take a section, wet it, of course, because it's easier for you to comb through the curls, and also produces less shedding with the curly hair, because curly hair is definitely way more prone to shedding. Next, we're going to, as you can see, take the Garnier Fructis, and we're going to put a dime size squirt onto each section and brush it through. This is the most important part, because this is where the curl is defined the most. So after you put the Sleek and Shine on, you're going to brush through the hair and not touch it. That's the most important part. You're not going to touch your hair after you did that final brush through, because the final brush through is actually the final curl that is going to end up drying. And as you can see right here, you just want to touch it with as minimum as possible. I promise you'll have less frizz and you'll get the results that you are looking for. Alright, so the rest of the video is basically the process that I just explained to you guys. You're just going to wet the hair, put the Garnier Fructis on, do a final brush through, and just not touch it, and while also allowing it to dry.
fingers become mere extensions. Hands, only servants, to a vast